Um, all right, let me just get straight into it. Just to let you all know, I have an adult dating game called Dare to Bear It All. It'll be in a description box. It has so many questions for you to ask your partner, for you to find out about them, especially if you're in the dating phase. And it has fun challenges like take a shot and other fun things. So if you would like to purchase this, it's in the description. All right. So let's get it. As you all know, you can check your moon, your sun, or your rising. Um, and the timestamps will be in the description box. And if you want a personal reading, you can email me. So let's get to it. So the first one is Aquarius. I hear difficult cycle, and I don't know why, but I hear pending transactions. So you can be clearing a lot of karma from the past cycle. You're very proud of yourself. You're really, really proud of yourself, Aquarius. And I don't know why you're proud of yourself. For some of you Aquariuses, I see that you're reading a paper. So there could be something like good news that comes into the mail that takes away your worries. I also hear defending your beliefs was blocking you, like pride. You could have had a lot of pride, and it could have been blocking you from love or a certain connection. It could even be like with a parent, you know? Because well, it could be an ex, because I also hear battle of the exes and I hear sensitive. So some of you Aquariuses can find yourself to be more sensitive. And because you're sensitive, you could have been defending yourself or very, very prideful or easy to be hurt by the opinions of others. Like you felt really let down on by others. And you're clearing this from your energy. So put it this way, Aquarius, if you find yourself to be, and I hear overthinking, and I hear long overdue. It's like something could have been long overdue. Maybe an apology. Maybe somebody like owed you an apology. And I hear skeptical, you know? So somebody from the past can be coming forward to apologize. And once again, Aquarius, I don't know if this is a friend or if this is hello, my love. I don't know if this is a friend or if this is like a parent or an ex. It could be multiple people that you're just trying to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? Um, it could be multiple people that you're just trying to stay away from because you feel like they talk reckless out their mouth and you could be really offended by some of the comments that people say to you because once again, Aquarius, you could be a very sensitive soul. Um, And I hear be careful too, because these people who say slick things to you, I hear jealous and envious. It could be people who are jealous. It could be people that are envious. If you cut ties with somebody, it's almost like when you cut and break away from people, they don't understand it. They get upset. Some of you could have went through narcissistic abuse. Um, but I don't know why this is tying. I hear this does tie in. This ties in. It's almost like spirit could be protecting you from all these people. And I think like you feel safe, but every now and then it could have been like during the retrograde, you could have been like emotionally triggered from what these people have done to you, you know? Um, yeah, because I hear overplaying false scenarios. You could have been in your mind, you could have been overplaying false scenarios. And I hear it again like zip lining. Like right now, you're going to go from a period where you could have been stuck in your mind and emotional blockages was taking time for you to clear out. And then you're going to go from that to all of a sudden like being more adventurous, being more confident. It's like you have to go to your shadow and clear out blockages in order for you to free yourself. And then all of a sudden, like your mind feels clear. And it's like you can move forward now. You know what I'm saying? Um, I hear protection and healing. You guys can be very spiritually protected. Especially like when you're going through a period of healing, spirit is like protecting you. And this is probably why like outside forces can't really come in and do anything to you. So I hear like taking your power back, like getting your confidence back. Some of you winning an award. Some of you getting like your passion back for life. after experiencing pain. And I hear coming together for the first time. So I don't know who it is, like you and someone coming together for the first time. Maybe you could have been on like meeting somebody on a dating app. You could have met somebody on a dating app and you're going to come together for the first time to see each other, like joining each other. But whatever the energy is between you and this person, it's like you're going to be excited because it's like the conversation is very, very intriguing. You know, like the conversation is intriguing. I hear you like being really in tune to what they're saying. I hear laughing. I hear taking you out. So I don't know, like to me, like if you're dating, because I hear like, oh, I'm not seeing anyone serious, or I don't take anyone serious. So you could be dating again. All right. Um, and if you have children, I see like your children, you know, like your children you have to tend to as well. Um, and that's what I see. Let me go into this for you. And I hear nobody left you. If you feel like rejected, I hear calmer, like calmer days are ahead of you. I hear nobody left you. Nobody left you. Spirit has been protecting you from like people who are trying to hurt you. They seen things that you couldn't see or things that you weren't aware of. So if they cleared them off your path, it's because they were meant to be away from you, you know? I hear treating you in ways that you didn't deserve. So just honor it. Honor that. All right. So let me see if you're a single Aquarius. Spirit also wants you to be careful about your mind. I hear because if you think it's impossible, you are right. So I hear connecting to others. I don't know why, but I hear like photographic memory and exploring. Like you're going to notice yourself exploring or taking more risk. It could be even like traveling around the world for some of you Aquariuses, you know? But let me see. Single Aquariuses, what's going on? Taking a new approach to love. And a time ticking bomb. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll see. So single Aquariuses. If you are single, what's coming your way this week? See, karmic justice, balance, maybe even a Libra. Let me see. Clarify the justice. You have several options. You have several options. And also, like, it could be options that could be longevity. That's the way I see it. Several options. A few people who is looking at you and seeing you as even like marriage material if you are single. All right. Let me see something. If you were dating someone, and I hear focusing on the material world. So you're going to notice focusing on the material world. And I hear bored. So you're going to be trying to like broaden your horizons because you've been pretty bored. I don't know if it's bored with work or just bored with life. So let's see. What would they say if you do have a cross? Yeah. If you do have options, it's like they hide their feelings. Somebody hides their feelings for you. This is why I hear going ghost. Some of you guys, someone could have went ghost just because they're terrified. Like they're terrified of their emotions. They're terrified of being vulnerable, you know? And they just want you to know I am not over you. Like, so they're not over you, but they're terrified. And I see you like, I need security, you know? I have too much to lose. So it could be even somebody trying to come back for you and you're going to just be feeling like, I need security. I have too much to lose. One of your options can be somebody who wants to hold on to you. If you're in a relationship, let's see. Spirit also wants you to know like time is an illusion. If you've been thinking about like, oh, I don't have that much time or anything to do with the significance of time, they want you to know that time is an illusion. Don't get stuck on time, you know? If you're in a relationship, this is good. No, it's not. Well, if you're in a relationship, it says like taking charge of your life and becoming single. So some of you could have been with an Aries. Clarify. Yeah. even if you are like, suppose you're in a marriage or in a relationship, it's like right now you could be in separation because with the highest priest, you could be focusing on your spirituality and you could be, I hear weighing the pros and cons, you know, weighing the pros and cons, focusing on your spirituality. So let's see what's going on with work for you, Aquariuses. Some of you, if you have a partner, you think your partner's too selfish, you know? Ooh, let me see. Let me see what's going on with work. There could be something that you're letting go, like a completion. Like something that was burdening you in work and you're going to let it go. And I see compromising. If things was getting too burdensome, if things were getting too hard for you, you're going to let that go. It's like a completion. If you like all your burdens when it comes to work, it's like going to go away. And I hear dare to be different, dare to stand out, like just trying to be way more adventurous when it comes to work. And I also see celebration. So there's going to be something to celebrate at work. Even if like if you work at a place, like a location, you will be honored. You will be honored for all that you bring to people's lives or who you help or your desk job. Um, but if you are self-employed, it just looks like you're going to start to step out your comfort zone. You're going to start to like embrace change, embrace different things, you know, trying to get your spark and your passion back. So that's what's going to be going on for work, Aquarius. Be careful too. Some of you guys may have a pop-up visitor because I hear ding dong. You may be like somebody coming to your house or catching you off guard. Scorpio, you are next. I hear, I can't believe you would do this to me. I can't believe that you would do this to me. I thought that things would work out differently. And I hear pretending as if they don't care. So it's almost like when it comes to love, you can feel defeated, Scorpio, this week. You can feel really, really defeated when it comes to love. And I don't know why I hear swingers. You could have been with somebody who could have been a swinger. You feel like they were bringing your energy down. You thought that things was going to be different. I hear hollering and screaming. What else? Like trying to get your groove back. I hear like making up your mind. You're going to make up your mind about this person this week. And it's like trying to get your groove back because I hear forcing. Somebody could have been trying to force this connection and you don't like the way that it was making you feel. And I hear embarrassed. Like somebody feels embarrassed that they let you down. They feel very embarrassed and ashamed. And they should have tried to explain themselves to you first. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear raising, I should have never raised my voice. So it could be like somebody, you get into an argument with somebody, but they feel embarrassed and ashamed. It's like they lost control and they feel that they should have spoke to you better. They should have came at you differently. So just be prepared for that. If somebody tried to come at you, and I hear swings both ways. You'll know who this person, well, maybe you don't know. Some people don't know. I hear battling depression. I hear swings both ways. I hear toying with your emotions. It's like you thought that they would be different and they're not. And I hear like I get the final say and not backing down. So it could be somebody who swings both ways, who's trying to force themselves back into your life. And it's going to be an argument this week with you and this person. And it like drains you. Whoever this person is, you'll know who they are, Scorpio, because they drain you. Emotionally, they drain you. And physically, it's like you don't even have the strength to deal with anything after you interact with this person. Let me see. I even hear ridiculous. You're going to be speaking to someone, or you could be walking around your house talking to yourself in your mind. Like this person is so ridiculous, you know? So it could be, and you know what's so crazy? This person could possibly drive you crazy, but for some reason, you still love them and they still love you. Like I hear people can tell that you still, like in a sense, like people could tell that they still have a hold on you. Or I hear grief, that you could still be in grief over this person. Some of you, you have a child with this person. And if you don't have a child with them, it's like you thought you was going to have a child with them. You thought that they were going to be your forever. Some of you are going to start to feel lonely. Or you can feel like, no, I was only with them because I was lonely. You know, like maybe you could feel like you only was with this person because you were lonely for some of you. What's going on with them is like they don't understand you and they feel really confused by you. And it's like you're trying to block this person out. You're trying to move on with your life, but you can't help but just to be pulled in. It's like this person can call you or they can text you or they can say something to you. And it's like you get pulled in. No matter how much you try to get yourself out of the situation, they have a good way to try to like pull you back in, you know? And it's starting to weigh on you. You just don't understand this connection. It's very confusing for you. You question whether this person could be a narcissist or not, because they always want control. They always want the upper hand. They always want the last word. Let me see. What will this person say? I want you so badly. See? They want you bad. Look, I watch your social media. So this is somebody who's stalking you. And this is how you feel, like I can't do this. And you feel bad. You feel really, really bad. You feel really bad about this. For some reason, I just feel in your energy like you feel bad. Maybe having to place boundaries with this person. And I hear faster. Just know that I hear reaching higher and things happening faster for you. So just know that like manifestation is on your side, Scorpio, this week. And I hear as you think it, so it is delivered to you. So if you could, because sometimes it could be challenging, but if you can try to, because I hear wasting your time. You feel like you're wasting your time with this person. Some of you feel like you just made a mistake. See, I'm waiting patiently. And this card just fell out. Like they waiting for you. Anything else that's happening? Hello, my love. Good morning. Let me see. Anything else for Scorpio? I just think you're going to have supportive friends. I think you're going to have supportive friends that try to help you through this struggle so you can like release this person. I feel like whenever they come into your world just gets thrown off. You just get thrown off with this person because they send you mixed signals and they send you into confusion and they send your system on like fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, love. There's something about like what they do to like your system. Like this person's not healthy for you. You know what it is? You know when somebody's not healthy for you because it's like they don't make you feel good and you're always in confusion and you feel stuck and all of a sudden it starts to create like roadblocks in your life and you're always in your mind. That's how you can tell like somebody they're not good for your energy or you guys are just not aligned, you know? So it seems like you're struggling. You're struggling with a soul tie this week, Scorpio, that like takes your energy, all right? So let me see, if you're a single Scorpio, what's going on with you? If you are a single Scorpio, Spirit wants you to know that you are guaranteed to find love. You are guaranteed to find love. I don't know if some of you guys are scared. I don't know if you hold on to this person because like you have a fear that maybe I'll never find love. Maybe I'll never ever find the one that is meant for me, and you get upset. And you're meant to find love because I hear like drowning in sorrow. So let me see. Clarify. You're going to be working on your own happiness this week. You're going to receive communication from someone that you've been trying to hold back from, all right? So if you're single, you're working on your own happiness. You're trying to focus on you, but you're going to receive communication from somebody who emotionally fulfilled you. Like you guys had a good bond and now you're trying to hold back from them. They could be a Leo. They could be a Scorpio too. But you're going to hear from this person, all right? If you're single. And I hear stalemate. What caused the blockages in this connection was that it was a stalemate. It's like the person would not make up their mind about you. You ain't got time for that. It's like they do all the things, like you, almost like you guys are in a relationship, but they just won't move further. All right. If you're in a relationship, what's going on in your connection? And you're trying to decide whether you should keep being with the Scorpio or if you should just leave for good. So and what about work? Ooh. Some of you are gonna like discover what you truly want. It's gonna be a lot of stress when it comes to work. And with your creativity, like you feel really, really stressed out. There could be something that you've been working on, or just work in general. Maybe even balancing. Maybe you guys have a side hustle and then you have like a 9 to 5, and I hear like desiring more. It's like you just want more, you know? So it's going to stress you out. And Spirit wants you to know it's like a lot of the things has to do with like self-worth issues. They want you to know a lot of things are in your mind, you know, a lot of things that you're wishing for, you want to break free from. It's like you can have these things, but it's like your self-worth, like not feeling like you're enough, or not feeling like you can have what certain things, and you can. So Spirit wants you to like master your self-worth, master your thoughts, because it's like causing you to believe that what you want, you can't have. So be careful with that. Let me just pull another card for you, Scorpio. Let me see what this one says. You are safe. You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges. All right. So that's good energy. Like you're trying to move forward from all the challenges that's been brought on your path. Virgo. Be careful of having like secret enemies, like frenemies, people who try to come off as like your friend, but deep down inside, I hear like spiritual protection. You have a lot of spiritual protection around you because there's someone around you who there's somebody lurking, or somebody trying to stalk you in the background. You can have it could be like a friend or an ex-friend. And I hear like scapegoat. Whoever this friend is, it's like you'll know who this person is, because they always wanted you to rescue them. They always would call you and burden you with all their problems and all their sorrows. And I hear difficult, like this friend could have been difficult. They always had difficult things going on in their life, and they would like weighed you down, so you don't really be around them as much. If you kind of like distance yourself from like a friend who you felt like she just came with too much baggage, and you want to just focus on yourself, this person is stalking you. You may even feel like we live our lives differently, you know, like we live different. We're just on two different things. I'm trying to do this in my life and you ain't doing the same. So but anyway, besides that friend lurking in the background and stalking you and stuff like that, and upset that you kind of like pulled away, this is going to be a powerful week for you. And I hear recognition. Like you're going to get a lot of recognition, especially when it comes to like work, creative things. You're going to feel really, really happy, like just internally happy with yourself. I even see finances. You're going to start to get a lot of money, because I see you looking in your bank account and like excited about how much money you have. You could have been trying to save, and you know how sometimes people have a savings that they kind of like don't look at, they don't check on. It's like you're going to look at your savings and be like, oh my God, you make so much money this week. When it comes to love, even your love life seems lit this week, Virgo. To me, it seems like this person is kind of new, because it's like you're slowly starting to allow them to see different parts of your life and different things that you have going on. You know, like how you meet a person and you don't want to show them everything. You don't want to lay all your cards out on your table. So slowly you start to like let them in, and you start to see like your goals, and you start to, you know, It could even be like the first time this person comes over to your house. Maybe you didn't want them to come to your house. I like this person because they're very, I hear spiritual. You'll know who this person is because they're spiritual. They are very supportive. If they see you like talking down, you'll know because they'll lift you up and give you an encouraging word. This could be a person too who's like who is working on themselves. You could have met a partner who's actually working on themselves. So they're into like self-development, they're into healing, and they will pass it on to you, you know? I even see you guys just watching TV. Even the simple things together is fun with when it comes to this person. I hear a go-getter. You will know who this person is because they're a go-getter, you know? And they won't stand you up. And if they do stand you up, they at least will give you a call. They're not that type of person. And they could be burdened by like work and stuff like that. They feel like they made a lot of sacrifices for people. That's how you'll know who this person is. They're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about how they made a lot of sacrifices for people and they've been through a lot. How you'll know who this person is? They've been through so much. It's like they have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and this is why they can help you. And I hear lead. This person has leadership skills. So this to me come off like a masculine energy, like an alpha male, you know? And I hear synergy. So synergy just means that you're I hear even like a safe outlet. But synergy just means that you both of your energies together is like healing and powerful. So you got a good potential mate. I hear stepping up. Who's gonna step up in your life? I hear make you laugh. I hear won't use you. Um, I hear won't use you. Yeah. Anything else for Virgo? Separating you. Spirit is separating you from like energy vampires. It's like a lot of people, you could have a lot of friends who are like distractions in your life. And it's like, come on now, I'm trying to get my life together. If we all ain't coming together and if we all ain't like-minded and we all ain't trying to be positive and if we all ain't trying to like pray for each other, I don't want them around me. Spirit is protecting you. Like you're very protected right now. And once again, lots of recognition. You know, if you've been working on something, you're going to see how you get more recognition. All right. Especially for you Virgos who are self-employed. I hear like from the first time in my life, I feel so good. You know what it is, Virgo? If you were going through I'm talking about a lot of darkness. I even see you crying. I even see you like thinking that you would never see like happiness and joy and just great things ever. You could have even been looking on like Instagram and seeing people happy and they find love and it's just like, well, why is this so hard for me? How come it seems so easy for people? If you are a Virgo who went through that, finally you're going to be in alignment with those types of days, you know? So let me see. If you are single, some of you I even hear like going to church. I don't know, you're going to be really big on spirituality now too. And this person that you're with, like they're going to tell you about fasting. They could possibly even be Muslim. They don't have to be Muslim, but that just came out for some of you. All right. I hear like it's been a long time since someone made me feel this good. So just be prepared for that. Singles. See, the Emperor. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. If you had somebody that you were with, you know what it shows me? Like you leaving them out in the cold and you going towards the person that makes you feel good. The person who I hear liberation. Somebody feels left out in the cold by you. And it's like you just want people who will recognize you, recognize your worth and appreciate you. And you're gonna get that. Look at that. Whoever is it's almost like there's a big potential for even like marriage, you know? Like there's a possibility for marriage when it comes to this connection. If you're in a relationship, Virgo, what's going on in your relationship? I hear fire sign. Some of you guys could be with a fire sign. I like that. There's lots of happiness if you're in a relationship. You could be, well, fire sign, a Leo, lots of happiness, lots of communication, lots of happiness if you're in a relationship. And I hear some of you saying, like, I've been waiting for this. You know what I'm saying? And I hear cooking. You're going to find yourself to be cooking more. Some of you guys are going to think about seeing a grief counselor, like to help you with the past grief. If you are, let's see, for employment. Well, I'm gonna pull you this card and then I'll go to employment. For Virgos, what does this one says? Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. All right. So if you have any projects that you've been procrastinating on, Spirit says you'll feel much better once you get through it. Others of you could be afraid to date right now because you're afraid of being let down. I don't know why I just heard that. Some of you guys are afraid to date because you don't want to be let down. Spirit says it's like you've been working on your self-worth. Whatever you do, you're really, really good at, like you master it. It's like you've been maturing in your field. It's like you've mastered your field. It shows like a completion and experiencing so much more, like experiencing so much more abundance. I hear like planning out for the future. Some of you guys, if you're at a job, you'll be surprised to know that they give you, they're reviewing you in order to see if they can give you a higher position. So if you've been working hard because you're trying to like reach the top, people see you, you know, you're on the radar. It's like you've been able to master your gifts and you've been working on your self-worth. Let me see. Yep, 2 cards of completion. Some of you too, with 2 cards of completion, you could be also leaving a job and going to another position where you get to experience like what you truly want to do, you know? You're going to be happy at this new job. Taurus. I don't know why I just heard college student. Some of you guys can be thinking about going back to school or registering for more courses, looking for online courses. Some of you guys can be looking for online courses. I hear drinking more water. I see you working out. You're trying to get more fit. I see you with like headphones or AirPods. It's like you are working out and trying to listen to like, I don't know, positive affirmations, music. I see you on a treadmill. I see you on a bike. You're going to notice yourself being more into fitness, trying to train your thoughts and get your body right. What else is going on with Taurus? I see you praying more. And you're studying something, but what are you studying? It could be like, you could be studying about your family history. Some of you guys can realize like the correlation of things that happened to you and your childhood, and you're seeing how that has like, could have hurt you or mentally broke you down. It's like you're going into your past, or you're going into your history in order to find out like how, like why you function the way you do, or why did things happen to you. It could even be like generational curses, like if you had a mother, and this doesn't have to be, I'm just making an example. If you had a mother who like was in a toxic connection and was abused, then you could have attracted a partner who also did the same thing to you, and you're trying to see the connection, you know, the correlation between the grief your parents put you through, or the grief your parents had, and then how this affected you and who you are today. Lots of researching for you Tauruses. What else for you Tauruses? Some of you, if you have a child, you could be thinking about taking your child's father, child's mother to child support. Some of you, like your child's mother, child's father, you guys don't get along. And it's like you have to communicate through other people to speak to each other, because like the relationship is that bad. Like you're that fed up with them, and you feel deceived by them, whoever you had a child with, and you just think it's better if you guys stay in your own directions and just co-parent, because I hear like at this point it just doesn't even make any sense anymore. So it could be that. Anything with love. I hear I'm over love triangles. You're tired of love triangles. You're tired of thinking that people are one way, and then when you meet them, they end up being a different way. Um, and I hear you're trying to control your urge to reach out. It could have been somebody that you were doing good with, and then all of a sudden they stopped reaching out to you. I don't know if you guys were just texting, talking on the phone, and you're trying to resist the urge to reach back out to them, you know? What else is going on with y'all? If you're single, Taurus, and I hear spending more money. This week you may have to spend some more money. Or this week, I hope you don't like experience financial struggles. Like you feel like as soon as you make money, you have to, as soon as the money comes in, you have to spend it. You're concerned about your finances this week, Taurus. Single Tauruses, what's coming their way? What are you healing? You can be healing things with a Cancer. The Chariot is a Cancer. I don't know if you've been with a Cancer. A new offer that you get. Either this person is like, I don't know if it's a new person though. Wait. Let me see. What will this person say to Taurus? Because yeah, maybe somebody that you feel you don't share the same values with. Maybe they're gonna reach out to you because they want to heal things with you. You could have been holding back because somebody doesn't want to let you go. Somebody's going to be reaching out to you to heal things. Maybe they can even offer you to go out on a date or travel with them somewhere. It's like, I can't get enough of you. I don't want to let you go. But you may feel like you don't share the same values as this person, but they're coming forward. So whether it's somebody new or somebody from your past who can't get enough of you and who can't let you go, they're going to offer to take you out or offer to travel someplace with you, or they're going to just say like they want to travel and come and see you. So you'll see how that plays out for you this week if you are single. If you're in a relationship, Taurus, what's going on in your world? Things are moving slow. Yeah, you have a brand new beginning if you're in a relationship. If things are moving slow, if it was hard for this relationship to truly get like off the ground, you're gonna get an offer. Like it's gonna be like a brand new cycle when it comes to you and this person. You're gonna see a brand new side in this connection. To me, it's gonna even be like more passionate and loving. All right. So let's see what's going on with work, Taurus. I even hear fatal attraction. Somebody could be fatally attracted to you. If you felt like at work, you feel like you have to carry all the burdens. You feel like there could be people at your job who are lazy and it gives you more work. You're going to notice that your coworkers start to treat you more better. Your coworkers start to put in more when it comes to it. Yeah, you could have been getting upset. Like things were just crazy and chaotic at work. If you have your own business, it can make you upset if things are starting to slow down. Clarify. Yeah. If things are starting to get like slow at your business, you could be upset that they're getting slow and you could feel burdened. You're going to be getting some guidance this week. Spirit also wants you to listen to your inner voice. when it comes to making ends meet, when it comes to your job. Let me see. Let me see what message I have for you, Tauruses. If you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it is a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping you from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to do. All right. So I don't know if that has to do with your job, your relationship. If you feel stuck there, just like, what's stopping you from leaving? And if you do get more money, like suppose you do get more money, I hear like spreading the wealth. You may make so much money for some of you Tauruses when it comes to your business that you can give money and help people. All right. Aries. I hear coming back for another chance. You were thinking that it was over. You thought that this person left you out in the cold. You had a lot of anger and resentment. You felt like this person was toying with your emotions. You felt let down and taken advantage of. You could be in your head, like just going off to yourself about how this person made you feel. And all of a sudden, they come back to you. They apologize. They want to make things right. They don't want to let you down. They don't want to take advantage of you. It's like they could have been going through a lot of stuff in their world. It's like they thought they're about to lose it all, you know? So if you had a good connection with somebody and all of a sudden, and I hear afraid, two things, they could have been afraid. They're afraid. They're very upset that it ended. So this is for the cross watcher. They're very upset that it ended. They were very offended of your last remarks, and that's why they stayed back. You could have said something to them. You could have caught them out, and they felt very offended. That's what, like, it hurt them. Whether you realize that this person could be like a sensitive soul, or they could be sensitive to words, and they're trying not to take it personal. But anyway, they've been having dizzy spells. They weren't having any good luck. Their friends embarrassed them, or their friends could have put them down. And they were going, like, so if this person was standing back, it's because they were going through a lot of things like in the background, and that's why they couldn't give you their time. And I hear erection. They get erect, like they get so hard just thinking about you. Like they have deep feelings for you, and they're afraid that you may not want them anymore. Like they've been weighing the pros and cons. This person been beating themselves up. They're hard on themselves. Whoever this person is, they can also be an air sign. Um, for some reason, like Aquarius just came to mind, or a Libra, or a Pisces. Even a Pisces, it could be. But they were going through a lot, and they felt friend zoned by you. It's almost like there was a lot of issues. Like even like, let me see what's going on. What will this person say? You know what it is, Aries, too? This person has a lack of confidence. Like there's something to do with their confidence when it comes to this connection with you. And I don't know what causes that for them. I think they have their own insecurities. And I hear like they remember what you said. I don't know if you said something about, there's something that you said, and whether you realize it or not, you may not have had the intentions to hurt them, but they were hurt. Oh, brutally honest. You're brutally honest, and that could have hurt them and made them spiral out of control, and you probably didn't even know it. You could have said the truth to them and it spiraled them out of control, and they didn't even know. But they're gonna come towards you. I just heard earth sign. It could be an earth sign too. They don't really trust anybody. They don't trust their friends. Like, you let me down. You see what I mean? You could have said something to them that could have made them feel down. And I don't know what comes next. They could have been fearful of the unknown. And they feel so happy with you. It's like they want to be with you. I want to start over. I want to start over. I feel so happy with you. So they pulled away because you could have been brutally honest, and it could have hurt their ego. You know what I'm saying? This person wants to start all over again with you. I see you working on your own happiness. I see you being happy. Some of you work online, or you work in front of a computer screen, because I see you just working, you know. For some of you, if you said something and it was the truth and it hurt them, you feel like, I could care less, you know. I don't want to have to play by anybody's rules. I like to be honest. So, yeah. Some of you Aries can notice yourself staying in more. I hear doing your hair. You could be switching up your hair. You could be working on yourself. If you're single, what's coming in? I hear whoever this person is, they romanticize about you. They fantasize about living with you. And it's like, I think you know all this. It's like, if you feel this way, then what the heck is stopping you? It's kind of like childish for you. You ain't got time. Let me see. Yeah. Somebody's going to come back. You're going to feel very defensive when they do, though. They want to come back to heal this. You're going to be, for some of you out here, turned off because they just take too long. You know, like they just move too slow and you don't really know. It's a reconciliation for you. And it could possibly even be a Virgo. Like somebody that you could have been like, took your energy back and was just focusing on yourself because it was just taking too long. So they're going to come back around. They're going to come back around for commitment. It can also be a Taurus. And I hear you guys look so good together. People think that you look so good together. They think that you guys make such a cute couple. All right. If you're in a relationship, and Spirit wants you to know nothing in life is guaranteed. So when time is good, embrace it. When times is bad, embrace it. Nothing in life is guaranteed. And bad times just challenges you for growth. They want you to know that. There's really nothing such as a bad time, because bad times, they just make you more prosperous and push you forward. Let me see. Ooh, too many cards, but I'm going to take them all. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, you could possibly have kids with this person. You could be holding back. You feel defensive when it comes to your relationship, but you have kids with them. I see you even living with this person. It's like you expect the worst. You expect the worst. But you feel tied to this person. And you could feel tied to them because you have kids with them, you know. Let me see for Aries what comes out. Spirit says deep down inside, Aries, you know what you want. Anyway, if you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. All right. Many forces are at work when it comes to your favor. All right. So let the angels help you. I even hear gainfully employed. And I don't know why, but I hear you can trust them. I don't know who, but you can trust them. All right. See, like when it comes to work, I hear fail. Some of you guys can feel like you're a failure when it comes to work, when it comes to your career and the Spirit. It's like, it's just your perception. Your perception can make you feel like you're a failure because you don't know what's ahead. You feel like you don't know what's coming ahead when it comes to like work and when it comes to your creativity, you know? Yeah, you feel like a failure. You feel like things are not getting off the ground. Things are not happening the way that you had hoped it would. And you're weighing the pros and cons of staying here. And Spirit wants you to accept it. They want you to trust. Especially if you have your own business. Like, especially, like, to me, this seems like Aries, especially if you have your own business, it's like you're recovering. They want you to trust. Like, if nothing's happening, it's like your perception. You fear failure. But I hear this is the best decision that you made for yourself. You know, just think positive or reclaim what you truly want. And I hear like I'm spending a lot of time around people who don't inspire me or motivate me. That's another thing you're going to start to realize, Aries. It can be hard for you to stay inspired and motivated because you could be around a lot of people that are like live in fear or just stuck on their mistakes. I don't know. It's just like be careful who you hang around, Aries. They could be influencing you. Gemini, buying a new car. Some of you Geminis is about to buy a new car. I even hear living lavish. You're going to live lavish. Some of you even changing your zip code. You could be flying away, going away, or moving away. One of them, flying away, going away, moving away. But I hear like new car. You're going to be looking at new cars, changing your plates. Yeah. So you get rid of one car. It could even be like a lease. Suppose you lease cars and your lease is up. So you get to like get the newer version. I don't know. You find out something that shocks you about somebody. Like you would have never thought this person was like this. You find out something that like shocks you. And I don't know if you find out through Instagram, if you find out through like a post. It could be like somebody sent it to you and you can't believe it. Like, so you find out something that like shocks you and makes you like sit down and hold your chest. Like, are you serious? I never ever knew the person was like this. Somebody thinks about you all the time. Somebody wishes that they never hurt you. If you Geminis have your own business, I hear gainfully employed. And I hear trusting, like there's people who trust you. People, if you notice Gemini, like a lot of people are attracted to your energy, or a lot of people tell you deep secrets. It's because you, like there's something about your soul where people gravitate to you and they can trust you. There's something that people feel safe, or people feel like you can change their lives. You can help them. Like the way you think, they like to talk to you because you have a different way of talking. I mean, you have a different way of thinking. Your perception of life is different, and it can literally set people free. Because I even hear some like you giving somebody advice and telling them like it's going to cost you if you continue to stay in this relationship. So somebody like a friend coming to you and venting to you about something, and you're like, yo, if you stay in that, it's going to cost you. You're going to feel really proud of yourself this week. I see you flirt texting, somebody sending you a text, and I see you flirt texting this week. I even hear distance makes the heart go fonder. You could have had to like separate or distance yourself from someone that you truly love, but you felt like you had no choice because they kept bringing certain things up that you didn't like, you didn't want to talk about, you know? It's like the communication could have been why you had to separate from this person. And you think about them and you miss them. You kind of love this person, but you feel like it's best for you just to stay away right now and play it safe. I hear relinquishing control. So if you felt out of control, if you was attached to an emotional situation that kind of made you feel out of control, and it's sad because some of you felt like, damn, I would have bent over backwards for you. You know, like you really like this person. You would have bent over backwards for them, but you just can't figure things out. So you're going to leave it alone. And there's somebody new that's coming in your life who will take your attention off of this person. You know, I just feel like lots of clarity coming to you. You feeling more clear about what you want to do with your life and how you want to move forward. You gaining back balance in your life. Even your finances. Your finances just doing good. Some of you Gemini staying in the house more. You work from home. Let me see. The person that you are in separation from. You even see like their ex. Like suppose the person went back to their ex and you see like, I don't know how, but you see a picture of their ex, or you see who they could have been with before you or something. And you're like, ew, that's who they were with. It's like, it makes you feel disgusted in this person when you see who they were with. I don't know. See, I'm waiting patiently. This person wants you to come back around. You feel like you don't share the same values. This person feels like, well, I won't let you down. You know, I admire you. I want to make amends. I hear friends with benefits. You guys could have been friends with benefits first and you wanted more. You really, really wanted more from this person. And it's like they weren't giving you what you wanted. So you felt like you had to pull away and find somebody who wants what you want. That's why it's like we don't share the same values. Like, I don't want you just to keep sleeping with me. I want more than just sex. And now you pulled away and they're waiting on you. They admire you. Be careful too, because in this person's energy, they kind of seem like emotionally closed off or emotionally unavailable. And if you felt like this person was playing like a tug of war game with you, the push and pull, they really were. It's like they're afraid of their feelings for you, like somebody who doesn't know how to embrace emotions, how to embrace vulnerability. So they pull away, but when they pull away, they hope that you was you would chase them. They dead really, really, like they really wanted you to like chase them. And I don't think you did. Or if you did, and you probably started to realize what they were doing and then you stopped. All right. If you're single, what's coming in your world this week? Or what's going on? Yep. Somebody's rushing to you. Somebody that you broke free from. You broke up with. And you left them because things were taking too slow. I mean, things are moving too slow. But they're coming back because they want to work on this. But be careful. Like I said, with this Five of Swords, it's like somebody who plays mind games. It's like deep down inside, they really, really want you, but they're just so immature. And you did release this person, but they're trying to come back to work on it with you. And to communicate with you because they feel left out in the cold. Spirit says, dare to be different and dare to shine. Like, shine your light. Don't be afraid. You know, like they said, don't make excuses. It's almost like you want to take a risk. It could be in your career or, I don't know, chasing your dreams. But they're saying take a risk. Like, don't be afraid. Like, you'll only be afraid. I mean, you will only be upset with yourself if you never even give yourself a chance to try. So... Gemini, if you're in a connection already. Yeah, you're okay. If you're in a connection, if you're in a connection, you're really happy. I hear joint account. You guys have a joint account. You guys are going to be working through your finances this week. I don't know why, but like you both looking at your account and working through your finances, finding ways of how you guys can make this relationship like better. So this is good if you're in a relationship. I hear stable, like the relationship is going to be very stable this week. Let me see what's up with your job. I'm going to take this because I see renewal. It just flew out. So it's like a renewal, maybe even like a contract. I'm tired of seeing this let go. Yeah, you're going to get the guidance that you need. It's like a renewal of contract. You're going to get the guidance that you need when it comes to your job. I hear stable income. Be careful of comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. People say it all the time. I hear people really enjoy you. People on the job really like you. And there's like so much more to celebrate. So don't compare yourself to others. And you may even feel tired at times when it comes to work, you know, but you're going to get a lot of enlightenment. It's like you could have felt like a victim, like you weren't getting the recognition that you deserve. And this could have made you feel upset or hurt, you know, and with comparison is like, well, how come this person gets more recognition? How come this person, like, they have more than me? So it's almost like you're going to get enlightenment, you know, and this is going to help you to like have a renewal when it comes to work or get your spark back. Let's see. Let me see what card is for you. You are going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world. Suddenly, it will all happen for you. So get ready for it. Expect it to happen. And I hear a growth spur. Like you could have been going through lots of different changes. And it's because Spirit was trying to grow you, push you out your comfort zone. All right. Let me see who's next. All right. Pisces. You're going to feel really excited this week. I hear earth sign. You're going to meet an earth sign. I don't know. For some of you, I hear back together again. It could be somebody that you was with already, or it can be somebody new. I hear they value you. They respect you. They wish they were more like you. And I hear husband, somebody who could see themselves being your husband. They want you back. They want to make this work. They think that you're clever, creative. They feel like you're a safe outlet. They feel like you are a good person to go to talk to. They want to reach success with you. They want to see you win. They don't care what other people say. They can see themselves like finishing this lifetime with you. And they think you deserve more. They see the power that you hold. This is the first time that they felt real love. And they think you're sweet and genuine. And I hear off the market. You could possibly be, I don't know. And I don't know why maybe you could have took yourself away. You felt like this person was bringing you down, or they just wanted too much attention. They needed too much attention, or they needed too much affection. And you didn't want to play by their rules. You know, you didn't want to play by their rules. This is going to be a really good week for you. I hear branching out. You're going to try new things. You're going to try something different. I even hear like a new suitor. You could be dating. I hear a suitor. I hear your age. This person's going to be your age, but you won't be able to tell. I don't know. Something about their age. You are exiting a difficult cycle. You're learning more about yourself. You're learning more about people. And I hear handsome, tall. Some of you dark skin or fair skin. They wear a chain and a ring. And they're embracing changes too. They're very, very excited, and they learn from you, or you will learn from each other. It's just a beautiful week. I don't know. I just see like beautiful energy. And I don't know. I hear intense emotions. Whoever's coming back to you, they have intense emotions when they come to you, thinking that things would have been different, seeing you for who you are. I hear again like a karmic completion. You could have just completed another cycle. You know, we go through cycles on top of cycles, especially in the spiritual world. And I hear like learning your lessons. There were lessons that you needed to learn. I hear grief, like discussing, discussing your grief with others. And I hear catching a break, whatever that has to do with catching a break, learning your lessons. You had to go through some tough cycles. Maybe it could have been lessons that had to do with love or finances. Either way, it's like, and I hear like somebody saying like, I won't let you down. You could be partnering with somebody. Somebody could be, but somebody feels like they won't let you down. And I hear like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. So you could be meeting somebody new and you don't want to stress it. It's like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. You just want to go with the flow of stuff. I hear experiencing lots of changes. Spring. You could meet someone who was born in the spring. Somebody who's going to challenge your beliefs. And I hear excited. You're going to be so excited. You're going to be so excited to meet somebody who embraces changes. You're going to be so excited to meet someone who is just as wise and intelligent and fun as you. You know, like if you are a person like, if you're a Pisces that like likes to have fun and stuff like that, it's like this person likes to have fun too. They think you're an undercover freak. This off rip, when they see you, they just think you're an undercover freak. So I hear this is the best thing that ever happened to me. Like the best thing that ever happened to my life. There's something that happens to you. It could be like a miracle that comes in, and it's like blessings. You finally catch a blessing. You finally get a gift. There's like a gift or guidance and more abundance. I hear like you saying also like, I am not your substitute lover. So don't even think about it. You know, like you ain't trying to play nobody's side or like substitute lover. What else? Gripped by fear. There could be something that you could be gripped by fear with. And I see you looking at numbers, and I don't know what this is, like something like a chart, and you're looking at numbers. You're going to be really like into work this week. Lots of change. If you're single, well, let me see something real quick too. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I don't know why, like going to college. Some of you guys could be here keeping in touch with you. Keeping in touch with you, hearing about you. Maybe somebody from college reaches out to you. Somebody you went to college with. Somebody who plays basketball. Somebody's not over you. Somebody wants you so badly. Like, I want you so badly. I wonder how you feel. They wonder how you feel. I don't think you're gonna. I hear makeup sex. You may make up with this person. Maybe. For some of you. And for you, it's like we don't share the same values. You don't think this person and you share the same values. All right. I mean, that be it for a lot of people. Why a lot of connections don't work, right? There'd be things that you stand for that other people just, things that you don't stand for and people may stand for it. So I hear learning a new language. Some of you guys can be learning a new language or taking salsa classes, trying new recipes. You're going to be trying new things also. I hear letting your hair down and just having fun. You're just going to have a really fun week. If you're single, ooh, the Emperor. What the Emperor want? Somebody's obsessed with you. Somebody is awakening to the fact that they're obsessed with you. And they feel really disappointed that things didn't turn out the way that they hoped it would. And they feel really left out in the cold by you. So it shows a reunion. This person could be coming back to you. And you have other options as well if you're single. So somebody from the past coming back for reconciliation and you have other options. They feel really comfortable around you. Pisces, don't forget to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself. You need to protect your energy. You need to clear your space. And the biggest thing, you need to clear your mind. There's like a lot of thoughts running through your head. That's my... If you're in a relationship, some of you, I even hear like, I made up my mind. I really can't do this shit. I feel like I'm forcing myself to work on this with you and I don't want to. So you can be letting somebody go because you feel like you're just being there just to be there. But anyway, if you're in a relationship, there's like, you guys are soulmates. You guys may think about getting married and working on your connection with each other. All right. You may have a proposal if you're in a relationship. I hear guaranteed, like you're guaranteed to get married. When it comes to work, ooh, too many cards. This creative card been coming out for everybody. I don't know, like there could have been lots of sorrow when it comes to work. You know, like lots of grief when it comes to work. And let me see, when it comes to maturity, oh, there's so much growth. There's so much growth. You could be recovering. I don't know, whatever sorrows that you had when it came to work, it's like you're going to be recovering from whatever sorrows that you went through. And you could have been confused when it came to your job, you know, about your talents, your abilities, your employer. You could have been feeling like really confused. So you're going to be recovering from all that. You could have had an ex who had substance abuse issues. I hear like recovering from alcohol. Like you may not have known that somebody from your ex could have been like a alcoholic or something. Let me... a childhood parent, like a parent could have been an alcoholic. Um, Spirit wants you to know, if you don't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you are able to receive what you are asking for. So they almost like, if something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, it's because Spirit is trying to align you with what you're meant for. All right. Capricorn. Let me see something. I have to check my battery. All right. Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? I hear agreeing to meet with you. You're going to sit down and speak to somebody. Somebody calls your phone. They feel like you are the best they ever had. They feel like you are the apple of their eye. They feel like they can feel your spirit. They want to know how you feel. They want to know if you are willing to work things out. They want to know if you trust them. They've been studying you. They've been studying you. Somebody's been studying you. But be careful, because this person may be into open relationships. Oh, Spirit says you know that somebody's into open relationships. And they have a multitude of things going on in the background. And you feel really left out in the cold by them. And you never imagined that things would play out the way that it did. But I see you agreeing to meet with this person. I see you guarded and very defensive when you meet up with them. They can see it. They can see your body language. You look very uncomfortable. You look very uncomfortable being around them, and they can tell. It's like the person is trying to read your energy. They feel really afraid. They don't know what you think of them. That's the biggest thing. They just don't know what you think of them. It's like they could have showed you a dark side of them. They could have showed you a side that just seemed very heartless and harsh. They could have showed you a really bad side of them, and you just don't really trust them like that. You don't feel safe with them. Let me see. Ooh, I hear working from their lower self. Everybody has a higher self, and a lower self and a higher self. The lower self is like filled with ego. You know what I'm saying? And this person was trying to love you from a place of ego, which caused a lot of hurt, shame, and anger and resentment, and you being afraid of them. It's like differences. You're starting to see the difference in them and starting to see the difference with you. Like, you're not who they are, you know? And you feel happier with them not being around you. Like, if you guys are separated, it's like you realize, like, my life is going better now. Like, actually, things are starting to work out for me ever since I left them behind. You feel like they took you for granted. Sometimes you think about the great times you had and the times you guys laughed together and the times you shared together. So a piece of you still like loves them, a piece. You hear me? I said a piece, baby. A piece of you still loves them, but a piece of you just doesn't trust them, and you can even be in the behind the scenes trying to understand how they function, how their mind works. You could possibly think this person has mental issues. You could be trying to diagnose this person of why they act the way they do, why they treat you the way that they do. It's like you feel like they have two personalities or split personalities or some type of personality disorder. You could have even been seeing like a grief counselor, and the grief counselor can been trying to help you understand different types of personalities. Would you say? I thought they had mental. Oh, yeah. It seems like in this person's energy, if this resonate with you, especially if you just wrote in the chat, like if this resonates with you, to me it seems more mental. Like it seems like, let me see. It's almost like they have a hard time stopping themselves when they get into this this switch. Like, yeah, they have a switch. It's like a switch. And when they get into this switch, it's almost like, and I hear pride. They're very prideful, and they have a selfish side. They have an arrogant side, and then they have a sweet side. And when the sweet side comes out, it's almost like, I'm afraid. But then if you act afraid, they're like, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, why are you? They just project it all onto you, not realizing that there's a monster that lives in you. So I think that's the best way to describe this person's personality. They have a monster that lives inside of them that when it takes over them, they just don't know how to snap out of it. You know what I'm like? it's like that. But they had a very tough, for this person, they had a very like harsh youth. They could even had parents who brainwashed them and was hard on them, and who hurt them. They could have had parents who yelled at them, and I don't, this is too much, Capricorn. This person got a lot of stuff going on inside of them, and the sad thing is, it's things that I think you know that deep down inside you can't help this person. I think you've tried to do everything in your personal human power and nothing. It's like the more you try to love them, they would fight you. Literally, they could get like say hurtful things to you. And it's because they don't know how to receive love, or they only want to receive love when they feel like it. It's just weird, but yeah. Just know that I hear God was protecting you. If things had ended, if they vanished, it's like God was protecting you because they were hurting you more than you even realized. And not only that, you were so caught up on trying to diagnose them and help them that it actually took away from you and what God wanted you to do in this life. You know what I'm saying? They were like consuming you. But I hear child abuse. They could have went through child abuse. But anyway, what would this person say? Look at that. Look at it. I don't know why this happened. You see what I'm trying to say? So when you bring things up to their attention, they like confused. Like, I don't know why this is happening. Oh, they lack self-awareness. They lack self-awareness, and they're selfish. They lack self-awareness. So this is why it was easy for them to point out your flaws and the things you do, but it was very hard for them to see themselves or see how they were hurting you. But they want to come back. It's like this person can't live without you in the weirdest way, but it's not in a healthy way. It's like they come to you because they want to lean on you and they need your advice and they need your love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they put themselves through fire and then they expect you to come with the water and you know, get their fire out, if that makes sense. All right. That's who this person is. So just be careful. And spirit says to like, don't argue with them, because this person could be like controlling, or like they'll try to brainwash you to get into like a back and forth. When they try to argue with you, just tell them like, you're right. You're right. You're right. Spirit says discipline your mind not to give in to them when they want to argue and fight, because this is what they love. This is what they love. Don't do it. I hear like, because I hear you saying like, well, don't dish it out. You know, you could have been a person who tried to defend yourself or tried to stand up to them. And you're like, well, don't dish it out if you don't want me to defend myself. And the point is, just say to them, you're right. You're right. Just keep saying you're right. And they will start to back down. It will start to confuse their brain. They will be like shocked that you're not fighting with them or not giving in to them, because, you know, they say misery loves company. So this is the reason why this person is kind of dangerous, because you don't know if they're in their higher self or lower self. And when they're in their lower self, they like to feed off of lower things, which is like arguments and bashing each other and calling each other out the name. And it makes them feel good. It's like it gives them a high when they can argue and yell and act crazy. So don't feed crazy shit. Don't do it now. Come on. And this is you saying like, I have too much to lose. You're starting to realize like, I got too much to lose. This person got a lot going on, but they want to make amends with you, you know, and they actually admire you. But I don't think they would tell you that they admire you, because pride would get in the way if they was to tell you how great you really are. I hear like life has been very difficult for me, like without you. Whenever you leave, it's like life gets difficult for them. But anyway, and I hear the song I'm Down on Bended Knees by Boyz II Men. I'm about to get my charger. Spirit also said stop explaining yourself to this person. I don't even think they care. They say it goes through one ear and goes out the other. Like, don't explain yourself to this person. They don't even listen. They don't even listen. I be needing people to listen to me. That's one of my biggest things. When I talk, I need people to listen. If I'm telling you or explaining you things that, trigger me, I need you to listen. Not only listen to understand so that you will know how to handle me. Because if you come for me, baby, it's going to be on. Like buttered popcorn, baby. Okay. Singles, what's going on with you? Yeah. You're waiting. You're more into yourself. You're trying to get your confidence back. You can just be waiting for like new love to come because you're very disappointed of how things have turned out when it comes to your dating life, or you feel like you're attracting players who like to argue and gaslight you. All right. So you're going to be trying to focus on your attractiveness, trying to focus on your appearance, your looks, probably even trying to do your hair. Some of you guys are frustrated with your hair. That might sound weird, but it's like some of you guys can be frustrated with your hair. If you are in a relationship, let me see. And Spirit says fighting and shouting won't even solve the inner issue. So just once again, Capricorn, fighting and arguing, it's not a resolution to what to treat the pain. They want you to know that the fighting and yelling is just causing more harm than it's doing any good. All right. All right. Let me go to relationship. Ooh, if you're in a relationship, things ended. And they can be stalking you, or you could be watching them. They could have left you out in the cold and pursued another connection. And if they pursued another connection and left you, it's not even working out. Capricorn, in the energy, in this summer, you're going to meet somebody brand new. All right. Somebody who will help you, somebody who will be capable of loving you, somebody who will have the hands to hold you. All right. So just look out for that on the summertime. They're going to also, they make you smile. You know who this person is because when they come in, they're more like a friend. They feel like a friend. You be like, I've known you before, but you really didn't. It's just like, they give me soulmate energy. There's like karmic energy, soulmate energy, twin flame energy. It's like soulmate energy. They will compliment you and compliment your lifestyle. All right. Where am I? Work. Spirit said also for you Capricorns, be careful of friends with benefits connections because they end up hurting you. Like in the end, they hurt you. It's not what you truly want. You want something more long lasting. So just be careful of entertaining anything that's like friends with benefits. Because you might start to attach yourself to the person. And then when the person is like doing them or being a player, it hurts you. Because deep down inside, you crave connection. It's like you're meant to be a wife or you're meant to be a husband. In the energy you are. So you need to even start looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I am a wife, I am a husband. It's like you're meant to be. Whoever's energy is here. For work. For work. Everybody's going through this. Some of you guys can be readers. Some of you guys can possibly be readers. If not, it's like there's lots of changes that are happening at your job. You're going to notice a lot of people quitting or getting fired. It's like a lot of things happening in the work environment around you, but it's not hurting you. It's like your position is safe, but you're going to notice that a lot of different things are happening. Work is going to be good this week. You're going to be taking things one day at a time because you're really healing. So this week, work is really, really good. Some of you guys, you could have finally found a job that is like, wow, this job really is good for me. Like you could really have found a job that you think it complements you. You feel more mature. You feel more good because of this job. And I hear good paying. Some of you too, the person you were connected to was a spiritual test and it wasn't meant to last. All right. It was a spiritual test and it wasn't meant to last, and even helped your intuition. Some of you guys are more intuitive or more in touch with spirit because of this person. Anyway, in I mean, the journey wasn't your journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately. Not everything is coming together. Spirit wants you to know to have patience because you have the strength to get through it. Soon you will be rewarded. The wait is almost over. All right. Sagittarius. Somebody, you're welcome, my love. Sagittarius, somebody that you speak to this week is so attracted to you. I'm talking about you open up your mouth to them and they see fireworks, they see forever. It's like a fatal attraction type of energy. Like you see somebody and you just automatically attach yourself to them. Somebody is going to fall in love with you, like love at first sight for them, you know? Um, it could even be on the job. Like somebody, you could be even helping somebody on the job or helping somebody, giving them directions on the street. And when you talk to them, it's like all of a sudden they feel like, oh my God. Or let me tell you why too. Whoever is going to connect with you, they can be spiritual. They could have got a reading and found and heard like, oh, you're going to meet someone and you'll know it's that person because you'll feel the spark and they know or intuitively feel like they were guided, they were meant to meet you. It was fate, it was destiny that brought them to you. Um yeah, like they feel like yeah, they got a reading and they feel like they were meant to meet you. They feel like they're going to find a way to get your number. They don't want to lose touch with you. They're going to be trying to find out all about you. Um, and I don't, there's something like you're sweet. There's something like sweet about this. Your energy. It's just something about your energy. Whoever this person is, it's like they're looking for marriage. And even when they walk away from you, I see them in bed and them like, even if they like, oh, can I have your IG or they exchange IGs, they only want to do this because they almost like they believe in like manifestation. So they probably get your IG so they can look at your picture. And I don't know, that's weird. That's a little, I mean, especially just for like meeting somebody for the first time. If they ask for your IG, it's because they want to screenshot your picture and like manifest you. Or they're so curious about you. They want to. I hear binge watching. You're gonna be binge watching a show. There's like a series. It could be P Valley. Let me stop. I heard P Valley come back on. But there's gonna be a show that you love and you're gonna be binge watching. I see you with your snacks. I see you um a good balance between working, relaxing, and I see you by the water. You can pray by the water, you can go to the water. So you might even go and visit a beach. I hear dieting, you can find yourself to be on like some type of diet and it's hard for you. I see you cheating. I see you cheating on your diet. Um, Let me see. What else is going on with Sag? Ooh, I hear like you have a bitter ex. You have an ex who's bitter. Ugh, yuck. You have a bitter ex who checks on you from time to time. And let me tell you something about this bitter ex of why you need to be careful. Like, suppose they know your social media. It's almost like this ex wants you to fail in life. I don't like to put out that dark energy, but it's like they hope you fail in life. You know what I'm saying? Like they're waiting for you to like do bad and so that you can like come back to them. It's like you didn't fight for them. They wanted you to keep fighting for them. I don't know, something weird. You have a weird ex that is bitter. Um, what else is for Sagittarius is this week? I hear like I want to be more selfish. You're gonna start to find yourself more selfish. Uh You're going to be trying to plan your future or plan with work. With, like, there's a lot of things between work, between you and work, you and work. Any love besides the one in the beginning? This is a chill week for you, Sagittarius. It's like you're happy that you're getting you back. Maybe you could have been with like a narcissist and was crazy and blah blah blah, a very dramatic, crazy relationship, and you're just getting back to you. You know, you're getting yourself back, you're getting your self-love back, you're starting to understand yourself more, you're working on yourself and your finances. It could be a situation like that. Um, yeah. Let me see. If you're single, Sag, what's going on in your world? You also have a parent that you have to help. There's a parent that you take care of, a parent or a grandparent who you take care of. Or some of you can possibly work in like a nursing home or work with the elderly if it's not a grandparent that you're taking care of, like nursing people back to health. There's something that you, I don't know if that you just do it or you're just doing it out of the kindness of your heart to help somebody. Let me see. Even with your children, if you have children, I see you sitting down and helping them with schoolwork, and you're laughing at their schoolwork because you're like, man, when I had this class, it was not this complicated. We didn't have to do all this extra stuff. So just you being about your family, yourself, and work, and someone who's obsessed with you. If you're single, what's going on? Yeah. You could just feel really disappointed in your past love life. Sometimes you can find, I hear like your head spinning with thoughts of all the disappointment, grieving the loss of someone that you loved. It's like you're exiting a tough karmic cycle. I hear making new friends. Yeah. You're going to even possibly receive communication from somebody who caused you a lot of disappointment. And it could be something simple, like them just sending you a text and saying like, oh, I'm just reaching out to see how you're doing. And it's the part, if you have an ex who's reaching out just to see how you're doing, deep down inside, it's like they still love you. They still love you. They still like miss you, you know? They know that they can't be faithful. Like somebody can't be faithful. They know they can't be faithful. But you changed their life, whether you realize it or not. You have an ex that you really changed their life. You helped them become like a man, you know? And you also have other options that are coming in if you're single. So you have options. What would the person see? I can't get enough of you. Like someone obsessive over you. And another thing too, like I'm not financially stable. So this person was having issues with their finances. And I find you so attractive. They find you beautiful. And see, I miss seeing you. Like that's what happened with this person. They really just miss seeing you. If you're in a relationship, you're in love. And it's like if you guys had any deception, like secrets came out in your relationship, it's like you guys will be able to overcome those secrets. You guys, I don't know, like some deception. And it's like you guys are going to get back to a place of love if you're in a connection already. I hear agreeing to disagree and just move on. I see you two, like if you're in a relationship, I see you two like laying in bed watching like a movie that's funny. I see you both laughing. So you'll be all right. This week when it comes to work, you're going to feel really, really tired. You know, like you're really, really tired when it comes to work and you're just trying your hardest to stay afloat and push through. It's like you're going to be going with the flow when it comes to work. And there's like lots of celebrations for you. Yeah. See, just taking each moment as they come when it comes to work. And you feel like you're just growing, you're maturing, you're starting to understand your field more. And you're going to try not to place so much attention on the outcome. You're just going to take it for whatever it is and go with the flow when it comes to work. Some of you guys are going to be working on your mind. Let me see. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all the things that are out of your control and move forward. There is more beautiful things ahead. All right. So you're going through a transformation. Cancer. Cancer, you could be getting engaged or you can be hearing about somebody else getting engaged. To be honest with you, Cancer, I see you getting engaged. I see you having a ring on your finger. I see your friends looking at it. Let me see what my battery is on. Oh, I'm doing good. Like you're engaged. I hear like you're planning a wedding. Um, this is the best that you felt in a very long time. Some of you are like your sleeping patterns have changed. It's like for some reason you're in your head and I don't know why, and it's affecting your sleep. You keep waking up in the middle of the night and overthinking. Um, you can even be worried about your parents or worried about your grandparents. There's somebody that you love that you're worried about and you keep thinking about. There's some type of fearful situation that's in your mind. It's like I can't get this out of my head. There's something that you can't get out of your head. So it could be a grandparent. I don't know if it's a grandparent or a mother, but it's somebody who you learned a lot from. I also see you working. I see you being in bed. I see a laptop while you're in bed. You're tired, but you're making it through. You know, it's like being comfortable, like creating a comfortable environment to work for, especially if you work from home. Because for some reason, I don't know why, but or you can bring your work home because you're on a computer. I see a blanket on you, and you have the laptop, so you could be working from home or if you had any financial challenges, that's gonna be cleared away. You don't even need to worry about it. I hear like you felt like you've been breaking the bank, whether it's people asking you for money or if you have children and your children needing a lot of your money or needing a lot of things coming up at one time, maybe even you having to fix your car and you're gonna overcome it, you know? Like I see you getting money and you like taking a deep breath, like, oh, I didn't think I would make it, and you actually do make it, you know? Your ring is very beautiful. It's big. You got a big rock. I see the lights up from it. Um, I hear changing locations. It could be like when it comes to work, you could be changing locations, like going into a different building or new building. If it's not work, it could be you wanting to move, like you wanting to buy a house or refinancing, like taking money from your home, like taking money from your home in order to build a business. Maybe you and your husband or you and your fiance want to um get a restaurant. There's something that you and your fiance or you and your husband is going to be doing, taking out money from the home to like start a business. I hear long lasting love. If you're a single Cancer, just know that long lasting love is coming into your world and it's going to change your perspective. Whoever this person is, it's like they're going to change your perspective on any other love you ever had. They're going to challenge your beliefs and they're going to be the best person you've ever had in your life, you know? So if you're single, just know that like real, genuine, long lasting love is coming into your world and it's going to change your world. There's lots of things that you and this person are going to build together, Cancer. Um, so I hear clearing debt. You can even be working on your credit score going up, harnessing your gifts. It's like a lot of good things are going to be happening to you this week. So let me see. If you are single, if you are single, you also going to get a lot of praise. Somebody's going to send you a message or a text, and like if you like a client that you work with and tell you like you're the best thing that ever happened to her or his life, that you changed their life, that you really helped them, you're going to get a nice compliment this week. A very calm week for you, Cancers. Yeah. If you are single, there's an air sign that you've been communicating with. And you don't know if you want to keep continuing to speak to this person, or if you just want to end things. Like, you can think that they're very nice, but they're kind of boring. And if not, it doesn't matter, because if something ended, something didn't work out with you and someone, you're gonna find someone new, and it's probably gonna be a water sign. I hear wine and dining you. You're gonna meet somebody new this week that can like change your life, because I even see the marriage card. So if you meet somebody this week, somebody like a potential mate that can lead to marriage and so much more, like contentment, peace, and happiness and joy. Like, better days are ahead when it comes to love. And I hear off the market before you know it. Like, even July, things can start getting serious. If you are already in a relationship, what's going on with y'all? I see you guys going out to dinner. I hear magic. It's like, if you had any difficulties in your marriage, it could seem like, I mean, or relationship, it just seems like an argument and words that could have caused you both deep grief and disappointment. You both could have like said things that applied to like your weaknesses and made each other feel bad. And it's like a brand new beginning when it comes to your relationship, like things getting better. Oh my goodness, Cancer. I never told you what they would say for you singles. Like, what would the person say? Ooh, ooh, ooh. For you singles, what would the person say? I am recovering. Ooh, I am in a committed relationship. If you are single, be careful that you connected to somebody that was already in a relationship, you know? And it's like they admire you and they want to make amends. So just be careful. If you do hear from somebody this week that come back from your past that you were dating with and things didn't work out, it's like they moved on, like they're in a relationship. So just be careful with this person. When it comes to your work, yeah, lots of enlightenment. If you have your own business, I hear gainfully employed. Lots of hard work. You have lots of possibilities. You're going to be working really, really hard. Like, you're exhausted. And the creator, like, you can be very creative. You could be into film or art or dance, or you script, you write things. Either way, it's like you have so many possibilities, you know, and you're going to have to rest. You're going to have to get lots of rest, because it can cause you mental exhaustion and like interfere with this job. So just make sure that you work on your sleep. And spirit says like deep breathing. Like, you need to practice deep breathing, because sometimes you get mentally stimulated, like too much mental stimulation, you know, like you start thinking really fast, and you need to focus on deep breathing. Let me see. For Cancers, a lot of people also admire you, Cancer. Whether you realize it or not, a lot of people look up to you. A lot of people wish they were more like you. Spirit wants you to know, no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can break you down. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and you will do this. All right. Leo, you are so freaking excited this week. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't believe this. There's something that you are celebrating this week, something that you didn't think would work, or something that you didn't think was possible and works out, and you are shouting for joy. You are so happy. Some of you, even a ticket, you can be flying away. Some of you, I see you meditating. Some of you getting into fitness and health. Some of you could have gotten a grief counselor. You could have scheduled your first appointment for a grief counselor just to see how it can help you. It's like, ooh, Leo, it's like a lot of good karma is about to come to you, but it's off of you. It's almost like because you're working on yourself, because you could have been stuck in the past for a while, and now you are doing things for you. You could be getting back into the groove of you. You could be studying a lot. You could be doing things that you love. And because you're putting yourself first, you're going to notice the difference. I even see like people flirting with you as you walk, and you're like, are they looking at me? And they are looking at you. But it's like, since you started to invest in yourself, now you're going to start to meet people who will invest in you. You know, now that you're going after your dreams and what you love, now you're going to find people that go after you, you know. I see you watching a show. I see you speaking to friends. You can even be watching a show and on the phone with a friend. Maybe you and your friends have a shared show that you guys like, and you both are talking about the show. I don't know why I just heard like shaving. Some of you guys can, I don't know, shaving, waxing, like getting yourself together, baby. It's a hot girl summer for you, you know. Agreeing to meet you. You can even be going on dates, but for you, it could be like dates. If you're online dating, you're going to be going on dates, meeting people, taking pictures. I see you like out with friends and possibly like hugging each other as you leave. It's like a really good week. A lot of different things are going to be happening in your life. What about love? When it comes to love, I just see you dating. I don't really see you in a relationship with someone. And I even hear you saying, like, I just don't want to be bothered with the back and forth. So if somebody was to ask you, like, oh, what's going on between you and such, you're just like, ugh, I just don't want to be bothered with the back and forth. I'm just tired of playing into this game. Like, I just want to focus on me. So you're going to be focused on yourself. You're going to be like healing yourself. Let me see. If you were with someone from the past, what would they say? Or if you were connected, what would they say? I feel so happy with you, but I don't see this person near you right now. It's like they could be distracted. They can be going on dates too. So maybe it's like a breakup. You both are just trying to recover from whatever you went through. They wonder how you feel about them. See, we don't share the same values. You guys could have been going back and forth, but they don't want to let you go. They want to know, do they still have a chance, you know? But I hear like you don't want to play into this game anymore. You just want to focus on loving yourself right now and doing what's best for you. So that's beautiful, Leo. All right. And just be careful, Leo, who you tell your business to. Like, just be careful. Like when it comes to your relationship issues, not everybody should know your business. You need to know who all right. So this is beautiful when it comes to, if you're single, you're going to get a new offer from a King of Pentacles. It could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, you know, like somebody who wants to court you, somebody who believes in the possibilities of you two. They're just wondering how you feel, and you're going to be focusing on yourself. So between dating a earth sign and focusing on yourself. Some of you too could be really good with stocks, because I hear like trading. You could be trading when it comes to stocks, or finding out how you can make more money. You could be getting into stock trade. You know, like there's day traders, you know. Some of you guys can be working on your skin. I see a mask. All right, so let me see. If you're in a relationship, you're at the Two of Swords. I hear trying to let go. You're trying to let go, but there's like a brand new beginning and lots of healing when it comes to this relationship. You could be with a soulmate, so you feel tied to them. You could feel tied to them because you have kids and it's hard. Let me see when it comes to your job. I hear things are going better when it comes to your career. Lots of harmony, lots of creativity. You're going to be taking risks. You're going to be reaching for your dreams when it comes to work. It's even like something, if you had your own company or your own vision of something, it's like a rebirth. You know, you finally taking a chance. You get a new job. For some of you guys, you possibly have a new job, or things are just going really, really well at work. There's a lot of harmony. I hear discipline. If you are, whatever you're doing when it comes to work, it requires a lot of discipline, you know? Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. So yeah, that's really good. Who's the last sign? Libra. This is good. Like I finally found someone who believes in me, who loves me, who makes me happy, who lifts me up, who prays with me, who cooks with me. You're gonna find the person of your dreams this week, or maybe you're already with them. I hear matchmaker. Somebody can pair you up with someone, and it turns out to be like a dream come true because they complete you. Not to say like anybody completes you, but you know what it is. They complete the vision of love that you have in your mind. And once again, I hear matchmaker and creating lots of change. Like when you meet this person or where they come into your life, it creates lots of changes in your world. They make a difference in your world. They make things better, you know? And it's like lots of sadness and karmic pain and everything just dissolves. And all of a sudden it's like a rebirth, like a brand new world opens up to you, Libra. It's like you jump out of one cycle and you enter a new cycle in your life, but this new cycle in your life is bringing you every single thing that you've ever prayed for. And I hear a hard worker, like you're a really hard worker, like you're a real hard worker, and you finally get the fruits of your labor. I like this person. They're very humble. They're very humble. I hear broadening your horizons, like they will expand your mind. Um, I hear a match made in heaven. You find who you're meant to be with, a match made in heaven. I hear a degree in law. This person can possibly have a law degree or works with business and finances. They also have like a tenderness to them, like something that's very, like they might massage your shoulders, like they feel like, suppose you feel tense or suppose you feel worried, this person can sense what you need. So they can be very in tune, especially when it comes to like your body. They also meditate. You guys can meditate together. Like you both can, like I see you both like going, like if you work out or you like in nature and you like to go hiking, I see this person going out there with you, you know? And it's crazy. It's like you guys have this deep friendship. You guys come together, you have this deep friendship, and it's like I hear power couple. Like they're a power couple, they're magical. They balance you, they help you, they hold you accountable. Some of you Libras, you could have been fasting or practicing abstinence until you met the right one, and then this person comes into your life. Um, I hear different cultural backgrounds. They could be their culture is different from yours. I hear succeeding. If you even had enemies, your enemies are going to be in grief when they see how your life ended up turning out. It's like you overcome all your enemies, you overcome all your disappointments. I don't know what happens. It's like it could be the angels, it could be God. It's like something happens to your world where everything just changes. It's like magical. And it spills over into your finances. You feel liberated. You're really going to be big on spirituality, Libra. Let me see. Spirit wants you to know no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. All right. So if this describes you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. It's like that's what I mean. Like you had enemies. You've been through a lot. You've been through so much. And it's like don't turn cold because of like cold people, you know. Spirit says short-lived connections are going to be a thing of the past. You will never have to worry about that again. It's like you're going off to like something way different. I even hear collaborations. You're going to start to collaborate with others. So if you're single, you're going to succeed so high that people who hurt you are going to wish they never, ever hurt you. Like, that's how it's going to be for you, Libra. Like, people who hurt you, people who tried to play you, they're going to wish they never, ever did that to you. Spirit says, keep dreaming big. Like, you won't be let down. Keep dreaming big. See, you get a soulmate. You get a soulmate. I hear you're going higher. You're going better. Some of you going green. You can be doing like a detox this week. For some of you going green, I see like you mixing a juice. You having a bottle. I hear showering. You could be doing like a cleanse. Some of you could have felt like left out in the cold by somebody that you really, really loved. You know, like somebody that you thought that it would have been good with, that you would have had a child with, and they left you out in the cold, and it made you feel really defensive, you know. And then you meet a soulmate. Some of you could have felt like the person you were with in the past was childish. And I hear separation anxiety. You could have separation anxiety since you broke free from this person. Lots of fitness for you, Libra. You could be trying to get yourself together, mind, body, and soul. I see lots of fitness. I see you being by water, like lots of healing, lots of changes for you. If you are in a relationship, you could have, your relationship ended. You feel left out in the cold. You know, like you thought things were going to move forward in this relationship, and then it ends. You feel like they could have abandoned you or rejected you, and like things have come to an end. What about what your career? Yeah, you can work with mental patients. If it's not, you could be helping people get back. Like I hear like some of you guys could be a grief counselor, helping people bring harmony into their life. You can be a healer. You can specialize in medicine, and you're going to get lots of success. I hear thinking out the box will help you. You probably help people all around the world, and Spirit is telling you to be patient with yourself, you know, like you're going through a big growth as well. People can tell that you are not who you used to be anymore. People can see the growth in you. People can see the light inside of you. All right. I send you all so much love and light. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys.